Hey guys and girls, so I just wanted to quickly talk about why I left ACN, why it didn't work, the problems with the company, the truth, the things the marketers may not necessarily lie about but don't mention to you, the things that go unspoken about the company as a whole. And I actually wrote an article on it that was very successful with the ratings it received. I've never received any likes, and I've been writing articles for over a year now, and I've never received any likes on posts, just views. My most successful article is this one. I'll leave it on the screen. That was my most successful article. It got over, I think it was over 140 or over 170 views, but it did get pretty insane views in just a few days. I think it's because I watched Talamojo's video on VidCon, then released some content within 24 hours, and if you report on anything that's happened within the past 24 hours, you're the most reliable news source because you'll come up first, because you'll be the first thing available, usually. Okay, anyway, let's move on. Crack on. Let's talk about ACN. So, should we say quit ACN? Okay, so the first thing that doesn't work with ACN is the marketing tactics, if you want to say that. First impressions of ACN. This is what you get when you first hear about ACN, when somebody first messages you about it, you first go to an event for it, you know. Okay. So when you first get told about it, you know, someone might pop up to you, see how you've been recently, how you've been doing, how your life's been going. So the person is told, and you find this out once you join ACN, the person is told to sort of, you know, it's very forced conversation. It's sort of them pretending that they care about your day, asking you know how you've been, what you've been up to. Boring, unnecessary, uncomfortable, forced small talk. Something I dislike. So it's, you know, hi, how's your day been, all this sort of stuff, how's your work going, all that. And some of them might outright say, are you looking for a way to supplement your income? Or are you looking for additional income? Would you be interested in ways to, you know, make an income, you know, part-time or whatever, or just something like that. They say something that will sort of grab your attention, you know. Although for me, I don't know why that grabbed my attention. There's literally, you're bombarded by ads that say work from home, work from home, work from home, and it's all bullshit opportunities. They want you to pay a fuck ton of money. Okay, so I first learned about ACN in June of 2017. Met up with someone in a cafe, a library first, and then that person said, sorry, you can't do this at the library. We were at Hainault Library, and then we had to go to the cafe across the road. So we went to the cafe, and this person got me a tea, got my friend a tea. They had tea or coffee themselves, and this person just went through everything about ACN, all the partnerships. At the time, they were with Virgin Media. They had the Virgin Media TV, phone, and broadband partnership. First utility for homes, and that's gas and electricity, that's the energy, and then the LSI Energy for businesses. They take care of Metro Bank, Chelsea Football Club, or I think it's Arsenal? I think it's Chelsea. So it's they're very successful companies that have partnerships with ACN. That's how ACN works. They get partnerships. ACN gets partnerships with well-known companies, and then they use that as their marketing points to appeal to people. You know, oh, we have partnership. You know, for their phones, they have a partnership with 3 Mobile, and they've formed their own mobile company called Joy Mobile, JOI. When they bring you down to events, when your upline brings you down to events, which I was eventually brought down to the second time somebody introduced me to ACN, which was a month later. It's funny because one person introduced me to ACN, and then another person introduced me to ACN, and they both, at the time, I don't think they knew each other, but the person that introduced me to ACN the first time around, I saw them at the event that I was invited to through the second person that invited me into ACN. This person actually helped to pay for the fee, because they may not want to tell you this first of all, but you have to pay £489.39 to join. Is it worth it? No. I had to sell a laptop, an iPad, this camera that I'm filming through, and I had to just get rid of a bunch of stuff, all to get this £489.39, because they literally sell you a dream. They sell you a dream. They make you think you're going to have £10,000 in like a year down the line, and they use this step-by-step progression within the business, these different tiers within the business, to appeal to your perhaps low self-esteem, or to appeal to business-minded people, or people that don't really like the 9-to-5 work systems, such as myself. Here's how it works, right? So the first tier you have is a team trainer, and they tell you everybody starts here, to play to the whole underdog thing. Everybody starts here, at team trainer, and then you get 6 points. And let me just say, all of the people within ACN, they make it sound like it's child's play to get 6 points. They make it sound like everyone in your family, all of your friends are going to want to switch their mobiles, switch their gas and electricity, switch their broadband, switch their TVs, buy all of the products, get everything for their skin, get everything for their health, get everything for their body, all this crap. They act like every single person is going to want to buy all of the products, or they act like at least a few of the people are going to want to buy the products, when in reality most people you go to don't want to buy the products. Because one thing I've noticed is people don't actually like to change their lives. People like to have problems in their lives so that they can complain about the problems, and so they can have something to talk about. Instead of being solution oriented, people would rather leave the issues that they have than address them head on. Is that a smart thing to do? No. But that's what the majority of the population do. We have 65 million people in the UK that and most of them seem to do that. So yeah, I do that from time to time, but I try not to do that because I don't think it's a smart thing to do. Anyway, so I'm rambling. But okay, so you start at qualified team trainer. Let me just say, it was not easy for me to get 6 points. I had to meet up with my godmother. I had to switch her over from Eon to First Utility. I saved her over 100. It was a good saving, okay. But let me just say, it's not easy, because they make it sound like it's easy. You get this recycled, cliched advice. You get told. So I switched her over from Eon to First Utility. Over £100 I saved her on her gas and electricity. I sold her one of the, I think it's Illumine, one of the Illumine creams. And whilst we're speaking about ACN, I will show you the box in just a second, because I have the box worth of all of the stuff in there. Most of the shakes aren't in there. The shakes are the most delicious thing in there, but everything else is, pretty much still there because I don't use it. Yeah, I do hope to sell the box, because for what it's worth, you pay £489.39 or 89p, essentially just for the box, for all the samples, for the shakes, for the chocolate bars, and that's it. The brochures, that's it. Okay, so she bought a few creams, did the other stuff as well, switched over her from Eon to First Utility. Great. Okay, now when you message people on Facebook, and you're told that you need to get people on the phone, and you need to get them on Skype, because it's a visual business, it's all visual information. You get scripts on this. When you go to the trainings, and I say trainings because it didn't really teach me much. It just gave me a script, and okay, the tools weren't shit. The tools were okay, but it's just, I've noticed most people that you kind of approach, they're very introverted, very scared, very sceptical, which is normal for anybody living in London, because London is where there's the most crime, scams, fraud, all that. So you message people on Facebook, hey, I've got something, I might have something for you. You give them the script. The script it goes along the lines of favour, help, try. And you're told to start with your warm market, which are people that you know, and then go to your cold market. But I find that often when you bug your warm market, your friends and family, it actually makes them want to avoid you and not spend as much time with you, because they know that you've basically turned into a walking sales advertisement, and it's not very appealing to hang around someone that's constantly trying to sell you things, you know. I mean, most of us get cold calls on the phone, you know, people trying to sell us stuff from O2, from BT, from Sky. Yeah, you basically get told to go to your friends and family and go, in the order of favour, help, try. So you're told to say, hey, can you do a huge favour for me? Great, okay. I was wondering if you could help me out by trying one of my products or services. That's meant to work, and it's meant to, you're basically appealing to their need to save and for their lives to be easier. So it's, oh, there's this product, blah, 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 you know, you hype up the products, you know. You've got to sound enthusiastic and passionate about it. What your uplines will not tell you is that it takes, right, for someone like me, I'm very introverted. It takes me a lot of psychological energy, emotional energy. It takes me a lot of physical energy to constantly keep chasing people. You know, you get told basically to go on LinkedIn, to go on Facebook, go on Instagram, go on Twitter, promote, and if I didn't say it already and you didn't hear it, promote. That's what you're told to do. And the reason that it doesn't work for me, and the reason that under 1% of people are successful in network marketing, or maybe it's under 3%, but it's very low, the success rates, is because the entire truth's not being told. You're being told all the good parts, but you're not being told, oh, this person, before they reached this tier, before they had this amount of money, they suffered for this amount of years, you know. And a lot of the time, their major selling points and the major stories, the major success stories that you'll get shown when you meet up with someone who's introducing you to ACN, is you'll get shown someone like I'm not part of ACN anymore, their RVP or SVP, that's Regional Vice President or Senior Vice President Ahmed Mukhtar. He's the UK RVP and SVP. And the reason they show these particular success stories is because they appeal, again, to the underdog side of people. You know, everyone loves an underdog, so they appeal to that. And also, they make it more believable when they use these stories. I'm not saying it doesn't work. Network marketing works, sure. It just works for the minority of people. You know, because I would message people, I'd message 100 people in a day, 20 people in a day, 50 people in a day, LinkedIn, Facebook, you know, even Instagram, I'd get ignored. People would read it and not respond. I would get people saying, no, I'm not going to be doing it, no, what's the name of the company, what's the name of the company, and you are told that you can't reveal the name of the company, but let's put that to the side, just focus on what I'm talking about. So Ahmed Mukhtar, blah 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 blah, you know, he was raised in a council house or whatever, and lived in the estates. His parents didn't even make 3,000 combined in a month. You know, that really appeals to most people's emotions. And then he talks about how, you know, he was a large manager in, I think it was Sainsbury's. He was a Sainsbury's manager. So when someone, and apparently when you're a manager, you get a big head. That's true. I've seen it in people that are managers, you know, of companies that I've worked for in the past. Beating them. And sorry, I had a bit of truth in my throat. It's gone now. But that's true. People that are managers usually do get big heads. And someone came to him with ACN, but because he was already doing well for himself, he didn't really pay any attention. And basically, what I've learned is that the way that he got into this, Ahmed Mukhtar, is by someone harassing him and going, come down to this opportunity, it will potentially change your life. Come down to this opportunity, it will potentially change your life. The next day, come down to this opportunity, it will change your life. The next day, come down to this opportunity, it will change your life. The next day, come down to this opportunity, it will change your life. And that person said that to him over and over again. Until eventually he thought, oh, okay, what do I have to lose? You know, what harm can this do? And then he went down to the event. You know, he sat in there, he recruited. Obviously, being a manager and being extroverted, someone that can't stand being alone for longer than 5 minutes, which is most people in network marketing, they will find people. Someone like me, I'm introverted. The whole process of spending time around people all the time, that's exhausting for me. I find that mentally and physically exhausting. When I'm with someone for even a few hours, I'm drained. I feel drained. I need a lot of time. My way of recharging is being on my own. And, you know, extroverted people think that makes you antisocial. It doesn't. But that's for a whole different video. If any of you want that video, which I assume none of you will comment, let me know. Although you probably won't. Just being realistic. Got to be a realist, right? Not a pessimist, not an optimist. A realist. Anyway. So, the positions. You have qualified team trainer, qualified team trainer once you get your 6 points, which aren't easy to do. I had to change mobiles, or get a SIM. I had to get a SIM for the mobile. I had to do a whole bunch of other crap. I had to obviously sell the 2 products and services to my godmother. Sorry, I couldn't think of the word godmother for some reason. To my godmother, you know, the creams, switched her over, like I mentioned earlier in the video, switched her from Eon to First Utility. And then someone that I think is someone that knows my upline purchased some milkshakes, purchased some protein shakes, or purchased some health products, and that put another 2 or 3 points, or 1 or 2 points into my account. And then I had like 7 points, and that was great. So I was qualified. It's nice when you reach your first level. And then everyone's like, yeah, push for ETT, push for What I can credit ACN on is that when you're in ACN, there's a great sense of community, and it's sort of like you work your way up to being in certain group chats. There's group chats for every level. For the qualified team trainers, for the executive team trainers, for the executive team leaders, for the team coordinators, for the regional directors, for the regional vice presidents, and for the people at the top, the senior vice presidents, and what do they call it? The COC members, Circle of Champion, or the yeah, I think it's Circle of Champion members. Yeah, I think so. Because to get to SVP, you've got to basically have no soul. But anyway, it didn't work for me because people that I introduced it to and the people I spoke to didn't want to help themselves. Didn't know me, didn't like me, and didn't trust me. If people don't know, like, and trust you, you can't sell to them. Especially if it's, you know, direct selling. You can't sell to people that don't know, like, and trust you. You know, and they use this whole method of, you know, obviously it would be easier to sell to someone that already knows you than someone that you don't know, because, say, for example, if someone came up to you, tried to sell you a toaster on the street, you'd say no. But if a family member recommended it to you and offered it to you, you'd say yes, and would probably receive it for free. Another thing is that they seem to think it's very easy for people to get money. They may say they understand, but then they think it's easy for you to get your hands on £500 to join, because essentially when you round it up to the nearest 100, it's £500, you know. It's £489.89. By now it's most likely gone up due to maybe tax and product renovations. You get a back office, which you have for 7 days, and then it's extended for a further 14, and then it goes up to like 30, I think it is, or something, until you have to basically pay, otherwise your account gets deactivated and deleted and gone. So I had to do that like twice or something, because I couldn't access my account. I found out about it obviously in June 2017, joined it in September 2017, and that's when I got the box, which I will now show you guys. Is it still filming? How impressive. Here's the box. Here's the box, guys. Here's the box. So that's the box, ACN. Yeah, very dusty on the top because it's been sitting over there since September 2017. Why wouldn't it be dusty, right? Anyway, let's open up the box and look inside. So all you have in the box really is selling material and samples, products, you know. So I got this on the floor just so it's easier for me to show it to you guys. So there you go. You get the Benevita Crisp Bar thing, which is one of their products. It's got glucomannan That's another one of their selling points. It's a Chinese or Japanese root herb that when it goes into your stomach, it expands and it tricks you into thinking that you're full up. I tried to tell people this, but nobody wanted to buy from me, nobody wanted to listen, nobody wanted to pay attention. And to be honest with you, I'm someone that I seem to repel people, usually. So I attract the wrong people and I repel the right people, usually. Not always. I'm not being pessimistic, not always, but in most cases that seems to be the reality. So here's what it looks like, just to show you. It looks like that. It's the, and when you open it up, there you go, you get that. So as you can see, you have loads of like these healthy chocolate bars inside. That's what the bars look like themselves. I will show you guys better right now. Let me get this. I just want to show you through a clear background so you can have a better idea of what it looks like. So that's what the cereal bars look like. So obviously, as you can see, it comes in a very nice, nicely presented thing. And the way that if you were to go down to an event and they were to do all of the selling and all this, the like sampling. If they were to sample the stuff, you'd basically stand it up like so. So you'd stand it like so, you'd tuck a part of the cardboard into here, and you stand it up like so they can see the name of the product, bend it forward a bit, so they can see the name of the product and the actual products themselves, pick it up and eat one if they want, give it a try. There you go. I'll put this back on now because I liked these for a while, but I easily grew out of these and I didn't like them. They originally are 54. I've ate one out of this, so there's 53 I think. Per bar it's 106 calories, really good. Per 100 grams it's 353, pretty good. So there you go, there's the thing. And you have information on the side in English, Italian and Spanish. So that's the English, Italian, the Spanish. On the other side you have information in Dutch, German and French. There's the Dutch, there's the German, and there's the French. That's that. This is something that you sell this to people that I guess that are into fitness. So they tell you, maybe go to this place, go to that place. Most of them seem to sell through people that they know, people that they see out in the gym, things like that. Because people in the gym would want to buy protein bars. And people in the gym would want to buy shakes. As you can see, there's hardly any shakes in here. There's one packet of a shake in here, by the way, because I love these. I love these. These are quite nice, actually. There's literally one left, literally, because I love them so much. There you go. That's what they look like that. So there you go. You've got that. The products are shipped from the Netherlands office. That's the Europe headquarters. They're actually nice at first, but it takes some getting used to. Anyway, so you've got Illumine products here. Illumine. One of their selling points for this is that a guy called Peter Lamas, who's styled people like Ellen DeGeneres, Justin Bieber, Kim Kardashian, Katy Perry, has made these products. So it's, and then they usually say something like, you're getting the best of the best, or something like that. So let's look inside. So when you get your box, for any of you thinking of joining, you get nourishing berries oil, you get bamboo nectar, you get, and this one is one that's promoted because this is one of their major selling things. This right here, it helps to get long, thick, full hair, and there's actually an oil, a Chinese herbs oil, and they have pictures. I'll insert some pictures now of the before and the after. And that's one of their other huge selling points, and that this appears to be most people's best-selling products on their own business website. You get, if I can actually pick these up, that'd be great. You get exfoliating pumpkin, face scrub, yep. You get argan and macadamia oil, brightening umbelica, soy and baobab oil, which is, I think, shampoo. It's nice when you take it on holiday, but most people aren't going to want the products, the samples, to be honest with you, so unless people really need it. Detoxifying citrus seed facial cleanser, overnight age-defying facial treatment, brightening umbelica, eye cream to brighten dark under eye circles. So you get this ACN services in here. You know, it comes in different languages. It shows you everything. You know, the power of residential income. Sorry, residual income. Something for the Illumine products to show your customers, and something for the Benevita products also to show your potential customers and prospects and whatever. They use a lot of fancy terms like a business opportunity meeting, BOM, that's it, yeah, BOM. Yeah, they say, have you got any BOMs booked, you know? Business opportunity meetings or business prospect meetings, BP, I don't know what the hell the abbreviation is anymore. I'm not with them anymore, so. I mean, to anyone who is very successful with ACN, good luck, but I left ACN because, you know, after about 8 or 9 months of tirelessly going after people, trying to get people to sort of go and just, yeah, get the products, try the products. I tried everything I could. I tried the script, I tried not the script, I tried things better than the script. You know, I tried using reverse psychology. I tried all sorts of things and it didn't work. So, you know, and, you know, usually you're met with very cliched advice, you know, just keep trying, or message 100 people in a day and 1 of them will respond, or 10 of them will respond at least, and then they get statistics involved that have appeared to be bullshit statistics. I mean, to the people that introduced me to ACN, Clayton for the first one, lovely guy, I wish you much success with ACN. Second person that introduced me to it, Kieran, I wish you much success. You're a wonderful woman. You seem like you're in your own bubble a lot of the time, but you're a very wonderful person, although you do zone out a lot. And I wish you the best with, you know, your university, and with ACN. I hope that you go far with it, and I can see you being SVP, so there's that. But all in all, it doesn't work for me because people don't know me, like me, and trust me. What they need to have in place, and this is how ACN can improve, they need to have in place marketing tactics and skills for people that are introverted, people that have mental health illnesses, people that are very anxious people that don't like approaching, people that are not even business people. They need marketing tactics in place for people like that, you know. It shouldn't just be if you really want it, you go after it. That doesn't help anyone, you know. So they need to work on their marketing tactics, definitely. Oh god, that's a good cup of tea, wow. So they need to work on that. They need to work on, if you have a script or you have training, and one thing I got very tired of with training is you hear the same thing every training, you know. Oh yeah, we have the smart alarms, you know, the very sure smart alarms, we have the LSI energy for businesses, versatility for homes, Joy Mobile partnered up with 3 Network, and what used to be Virgin Media with TVs, you know, for TV, broadband, phone, the fixed phone service, partnership with BT, you know, you have the little telephone number inside of a little box and you take it on holiday, it saves you money, you know, all this crap. And, you know, it's that, and then it's basically people telling you the same information, just in different kinds of ways. It's good, everyone eggs everyone on, everyone encourages everyone, there's lots of support, great. But what I've noticed is that when your uplines, and this is the most important part of the video, when your uplines realise that you're still struggling after 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 months, they don't know what to do. They don't know how they can further help you, so they tend to give up on you, assume that you're being negative and assume that you don't really want it, and they tend to leave you. I messaged my upline, I messaged her months ago, and I said, I've even contacted Francois Monfray and asked her for advice, and she ignored me. I don't know what to do. I really want this to work, but it's not working. Claimed we'd meet up soon. Didn't happen. She's busy, I understand, but it's about prioritising your time, right? Right. So, you know, I messaged someone called Francois Monfray. She is the French SVP. And even she ignored me. So that just goes to show that, you know, I mean, yeah, you may be busy, but, you know, network marketing is about people. So, you know, she didn't care enough to respond to my message. You know, I went to the expert for expert advice and they ignored. She read the message, never responded, so basically that was a huge fuck you to me. Unintentionally, probably. Most people, I'm not memorable, obviously, to most people when I message them. When they meet me, I am. But when they message me, I'm not. Sorry, when I message them, they're not. I'm not. Bloody hell. Okay. Brain fog. Probably because it's late. Anyway, although I'm a night person, but yeah, anyway, just sleep. Anyway, let's not talk about that. That's why I left ACN. Bad training in place, in my opinion. It's very recycled, very repetitive. It's more the training that you have. It's more for bringing new people down to the events. That's what it's for, mainly. The marketing tactics, and I've also heard from people that are outside of ACN that they either know people in ACN, or the people that are in ACN, their marketing tactics and styles are very aggressive and in your face, and it's very put-offing, or it puts people off. It's very, yeah, it puts people off. And another thing is that in ACN they tell you to sell to people that are already in network marketing. Didn't work in my case. Selling to people in network marketing didn't work for me. God, it's too hot. It didn't work for me because when you sell to someone that's already in network marketing, when you say, hey, look at my business, take a look, the first thing they say is, great, don't care, here's my business. This is what my business does. Look at my business. And it's basically, it's a competition for my business is better than yours, sign up for my business and then I'll sign up for yours. And they never actually want to take a look at the opportunity, because you know, you would think, and you get told, go to people that are already in network marketing. They'll want to buy from you. You can sell to them. They know how it works. They'll be able to help you recruit. But doesn't work, you know. It really does not work. I would love to get back into ACN, and I'd love to try ACN again. I can't leave ACN because I already have one customer, my godmother. So I can't leave it. I'm stuck in it. You know, I would like my money back, but I'm going to have to wait until her contract runs out with First Utility to do that, which should be in like about 2019, like spring, summertime. So there's some time to go until that. But because I gave her that thing in, what was it, October last year, so yeah, it's like 18-month contract, right? Yeah, I think so. Anyway, that's the other reason why I left, you know. It's so difficult to recruit, and the advice is bullshit, the advice is cliched, and, you know, I just feel like I'm cursed. I mean, I appreciate everyone that tried to help, and I appreciate everyone that tried to, you know, say, come down to the event, come down to the event, come down to the event. That's what you're told. You're told to constantly promote the events, post about the events, tell people you're at the events, invite people down to the events. You know, I messaged people on Facebook, okay, and I even offered to pay for their travel. Is this still recording? Good. I offered to pay for their travel, right? And even after offering to pay for people's travel, it was, oh, I have kids. Oh, I don't have time. Oh, I don't have time to go all the way up London. Oh, who's going to take care of my kids? Oh, I can't afford a babysitter. I think to myself, I mean, in my mind I was thinking, you know, you busted a kid out of your vagina. Surely you must have had some sort of financial preparation, right? But obviously not, you know. It's very personal memory that just came back. Let's not go there. But anyway, even after offering to pay for someone's travel, they still don't want to come down. Even after offering to get them signed up, you know, offering to first of all talk to them on Skype, to first of all meet them in a cafe, to bring an upline, or to bring my upline's upline, or to bring my upline's colleague, you know. I say that very loosely because it's not really a proper workplace. It's self-employment. You don't have a workplace, you work from anywhere, which is one of the beauties of the job. Obviously, you know, you have to be an extrovert for it to work, but there you go. Yeah, I'd love to try ACN again, but I'm not extroverted. I like being alone. I like seeing my friends, but not too often. I need time to recharge on my own, and it's not for me. I really wanted it to be for me, because I you know, I spent money on it. I had to sell loads of things to get the money to join, and I paid the person back. I paid her back, like, I think, what, £120 I paid her back around the time of her birthday in December of last year. I mean, it is what it is anyway, so, you know, it's not going to work. Network marketing doesn't work. For the people that do it, you're fucking crazy. I don't know how you do it. It's not for me. I would love it because I genuinely, I'm very stressed out by my financial situation. It's something that makes me contemplate doing certain reckless things that I probably shouldn't do. But, you know, to the people in it, well done. Good for you. But, you know, you're not very good at helping people like me get into it. So there's not enough skills in place for people like me, you know, with certain mental health complications that are very demotivated very quickly. So there needs to be better training in place, because if your training isn't getting everyone customers, and it's not getting everyone in the room prospects, and it's not making everyone money, your training sucks. That's what your training should do. Your trainings should make everyone in the room successful, but it doesn't. Why? Because the success rates are under 3 or 2%. Anyway, I've been rambling on for like about half an hour now. I'm gonna have to do a lot of editing. I understand I probably have black marks on my face somewhere from my Korean face mask. Yeah, that's it, guys. Thanks for listening to me talk. Talk to you soon. Bye for now.